Hi, and welcome to another edition of Gunners Are Us. In this edition, we're going to be discussing the £180 million war chest that Mikel Arteta has been given for a summer transfer window, and we'll also be discussing the close of the transfer window, the January transfer window, in which we made departures and six departures, and we and and we got in two new signings that will be joining in the summertime and later. And with that and much ado, let's get on with the video. So the transfer window now has officially closed. It's been a few days now. It's been a few days now, and we're just letting the dust settle for what has been a little bit like an underwhelming transfer window. We've made six outgoings, which were Pablo Mari on loan to Middlesbrough, Balogun, on loan to Middlesbrough, Pablo Mari, he's gone out on loan, Aubameyang to Barcelona, Ainsley Maitland-Niles to Roma FC, Chambers on a transfer, and Said Kolasinac on another transfer. Incomings were Aston Trusty and Matt Turner, the goalkeeper. So those are the incomings that that we have um, that we have had to get. So has it been a good transfer window in the eyes? We've not added a lot of depth, but we've got rid of a few players, and those few players that we've got rid of, we weren't really using them. So it's freed up the wage bill, and that is a good thing because there's no point of having a bloated wage bill and a bloated squad where players are not actually getting their chance to play. So that's been a good thing. That's been a good thing. But I would like to hear from you, and put in the comment section which players we 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 should purchase, we should buy in the summer transfer window, because there's been a lot of names been bandied around. Um, Jonathan David from Lille, I believe. Um, Calvert-Lewin, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, um, Alexander Isaac. Then we have some midfielders that the names have been bandied around. So, which players should Mikel Arteta like to sign? Which players should he sign? Please put in the comments, and I'll be reading over those once I get the chance to. So, Mikel Arteta has been at the start of the winter break, has gone on to Dubai training camp. The Dubai training camp, it seems like it's been a success, and they've been out there in Dubai training with three key objectives, and it seems like they've had a good time, and they've bonded well. And let me touch on the Aubameyang transfer. The Aubameyang transfer was a free transfer to Barcelona, FC Barcelona, and Aubameyang uh, he leaves with his reputation. He leaves with a reputation a little bit tarnished, but he leaves a little bit prematurely, a little bit early. He just signed a bumper deal contract for £350,000 a week. He had just signed a bumper contract, and it seems like it was a little bit premature in his departure. So we just have to wait and see whether not replacing Aubameyang will harm the team. But the team had been doing well for the month or so where Aubameyang hadn't been playing. They had scored up to 20 goals without Aubameyang, and those goals were chipped in from players in midfield like Emil Smith Rowe, Saka, Martinelli. So those were chipped in by them. So Aubameyang leaving doesn't really upset the team. What we go into the last 17 games of the season with two recognised strikers in Lacazette and Lacazette and Eddie Nketiah. We go with two recognised strikers, and I'm asking the question: is that enough? Can we get top four? That is going to be on Mikel Arteta's head and Edu's head, because we didn't spend in the January transfer window. We didn't bring in anyone that can be as a striker. But then we do have the option of using Pepe as a striker, and I believe Mikel Arteta in the last remaining games will maybe use Pepe as a striker. Pepe last season came good towards the end of the season, where he was banging in goals left, right, and centre. So it may prove to be a wise move by Mikel Arteta. And now we move on to the 180 million war chest that Mikel Arteta will be given for. He will be given for the summer transfer window. So the summer transfer window, the summer transfer window, the summer transfer window um, is where we definitely need maybe up to two or if not three strikers, because Lacazette's contract and Eddie Nketiah's contract are up. Now, I don't believe or I don't think that they'll be getting extensions to their contract. I don't think that they will, because they're not necessarily prolific. So I believe we're going to be needing a striker or two in the summer transfer window. And the Kroenkes are saying there's up to 180 million to be spent. Well, that remains to be seen. We're just going to have to wait and see if that's the case. So that's all. That's all to to be all to be seen. So we just hope that the money will be spent in the correct way, and Mikel Arteta will strengthen the team, strengthen the squad, and then going into next season, we'll actually in the summer. It really depends on where we finish. If Arsenal can finish in the top four, then we can have a really good summer spending spree, getting very quality options, quality options such as Victor Osimhen as a striker or Alexander Isaac as a striker. Spend up to 50, 60 million on that player, and then we can have a very good summer transfer and attack the situation for next season. So it really just depends. It just depends on where we finish. And if we can finish high up in the table as possible, which is one of the objectives Mikel Arteta was speaking about on the weekend, then that will be very good. So we just have to wait and see. It's a waiting game. We attack, we go game by game, and we see how this season will pan out. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be producing more content. Thanks very much.